Alright, what a dooski YouTube. I went ahead and started shaving that beard down a little bit. I went ahead and tried two different sizes to see exactly how I would prefer it if I want maybe to trim it. But I think I'm just going to shave it all off. But anywho's, we're going to talk about Call of Duty Black Ops 6. First, let's talk about Next. Call of Duty Next, big event. It was good when it first started. I mean, the developers came up, talked about each little new thing, was gone, was missing, setups, just right down to it, and they'll show a little bit of gameplay of them playing it. But during the pandemic, that changed that, and now they've been focused on streamers. This year has been no different, except it was a little bit more organized. Before, the streamers would be like some frat party place. You would see the staff come out with pizzas and goodies and sodas for them, like they catering to them. Well, they catered in a different way now. But even beforehand, there was a year they had DS Biffle who found a way to glitch into walls, and he was killing players, but the players couldn't kill him. He was the first to discover that, and the developers told him, "Hey, you gotta stop that. Don't do that." And he did, ass laughed in their faces, and continued to do it still. That's when they gave too much control to those streamers where they feel like divas and they can get away with anything. They can get away with certain things now, but the developers are tired of being treated like shit by them. That's why a lot of them have been cut out, but your top streamer cheating rats are still there. So there was a lot of cringe there. First, we had a wedding. Like, what business does a wedding have to do with Black Ops 6? This was pure cringe. Everybody said and agreed it had no business being there. People who were not on the list were there. I mean, like, they had an official list, but those who were not supposed to be there were there. It seemed like people who had plus ones were there, like Lula and Swag's buddy who was on Phase, like the big guy who sucks. Why was he there? These people don't deserve to be there. Why are they there? Why are they catering to them? Um, so much cheating rats was there. Like you saw Breadman, you saw Joe Woe, the Movement King, basically low crawling around, just crouch walking into yikes. Movement King, yeah, right. Um, the best part, they did have the winning was it MLG pros. Yeah, they were killing them. Like they were focused. They targeted your so-called movement king, and they dominated them. Next was just a shield of what good Call of Duty used to be. I mean, like when you're battling against bots, journalists, and developers who's just letting you get kills for free to make you look so good and get your high kill montage to upload is crazy. One person got a nuke and he bragged about how great of getting this nuke and he was the first. My guy, you only killed two real people in the game. The rest were just devs, journalists who was just there to run around and get killed, and tons of bots. Why are there bots in next event? I don't get that. Why are you catering to them, holding hands? Why? It makes zero sense. Um, you had the girl squad, but they didn't show the girl squad like that. I didn't see no Natasha, Chrissy. I don't know if H May was there or some like, but a lot of people who just not supposed to be there. Like from Sharnice. Sharnice is the only one from the three team who be inviting all these people just for no reason and just allow them to be cheating, and they don't care. They just have them come all the time, catering to them. I mean, Shanice took a big montage picture, and you saw the top rats who are constantly getting caught out in it. Yes, there's an agenda right there, and it's crazy. And they try to force them on us, claiming the best sniper, the best this, best mega builds, and all those are just fake. We had Repulse, who definitely don't deserve to be there. I mean, his show is just basically him playing in dude ass. Every time I ever try to watch the show, he's playing with some guy's ass over and over, and it's like, what? This is what the modern Call of Duty community likes. They had some celebrities, but they looked out of place and lost. There's actually celebrities who enjoy Call of Duty and they don't get invites. But they had Repulse run around, gave him 3 goats to give out to people, the best people there, and something that looked like a handful of shit. Yeah, he's the handful of shit, all right. But you guessed who he gave the goats to? Team Biffle. Yeah, they were not goats. They were getting destroyed out there. You know, like I said, when you see people with LAN events, they suck. They don't look nothing like their streams. Except for Shotzi. Ooh. Yeah, he was killing him. I mean, like, yeah. So last say when it came to the Warzone time, them pros, Shotzi and them went hunting, and they made all your little Warzone streamer cheating rats look stupid. And he proved it. They play like ass. That's the best part of the Nexus, but I mean, like, it could have been a lot better, you know. There's a lot of cringe stuff, still catering to streamers. I just wish they would go back. I mean, like, you know, it's bad when things to help be part of your franchise, such as Mountain Dew and Doritos, don't even deal with you no more. You know, I mean, like, we used to see some past stuff with Doritos, but I think this year they're not going to promote with Call of Duty. In fact, I think like something about they can't with Microsoft, they can't really promote or market Black Ops 6 like they is like on a high scale. I don't know, but that's what I heard. Mountain Dew this year they bringing Game Fuel back like last year, citrus cherry, but they're adding a new flavor, and both are not going to be Call of Duty at all. In fact, it's going to be was it World Warcraft? You would think it'd be League of Legends, right? But okay, World of Warcraft. I mean, it's still Activision with Blizzard, right? But still, I mean, like no Call of Duty this year. I mean, if you remember way back, like even throughout, Doritos and Mountain Dew was really heavy partnered with them, and it was part of that era. Okay, enough of Call of Duty next. It's just another crappy thing. They gave out betas for everybody, and basically in any type of way. It just wasn't really thrilling like that early access. But let's talk about the beta now. Okay, I can claim that even though this kind of looks painted like Modern Warfare 2 skins, but at the same time, the play feel aesthetics just doesn't really play like Modern Warfare's, like 2 and 3, or Cold War, for that matter. You know what game this reminds me of and how it goes? Black Ops 4. After 3 was so great, and then we got Black Ops 4, which was rushed and put out, and this is the feel and everything that it gives me. It reminds me of Black Ops 4, and I hated Black Ops 4 because of how people played it. Because after Modern Warfare 19, like, they were still doing the same thing they killed off. For that, it's just people who just pick a spot and just camp it and just down aim and wait. I hate that so much. That killed Black Ops 4 for me so much. The specialist with 2 abilities that was ripped off from other games. It was the start of ripping off other games and just it took forever for it to really pop off. I mean, there were some good maps, but I mean, like, maps were still small and you're just running about like a rat in a maze, just like in a basic ass maze. This is what this game feels to me. The small, they said they're focusing on small maps, which is a huge blow to me. I like mid to big maps. Some small maps I can do like Rust, Shipment, but this here, no. Because like I said, it's the same repetitiveness. People go to the same spots. I mean, it's like you're doing the same thing over. I don't like that. Second day they did add a new map, you know, it's a shopping mall type, and I like that. So there's actually some problems because there's supposed to be 16 maps. Some of those are supposed to be strike maps. I don't know why they claim 16 maps when this for some of them are for other modes. Don't do that. That's crap to me. The only time they did something like that is when they were like some of those were for ground war, as in like more people playing, like 12v12, 10v10. They don't even do that no more. Like when they talk about ground war, they talk about red versus blue, and that's not ground war to me. That's not how we grew up on ground war. We had big maps with more people. That's ground war. As in like 12v12. 10v10. That's the goods to me. That's what I always enjoy. If you remember Cold War, they had some nice big maps and you could get vehicles to drive around. I thought that was like Evolution right there. That's the Evolution multiplayer. And then they only had 5 of those. Here, there's none. For the 3 first maps they showed, it's to pure repetitiveness, and I just like started getting fatigue. Call of Duty fatigue. It felt the same copy paste, same repetitiveness. But I mean, some of that is just like you gotta get used to, The Omni movement, I like how you can run left or right, sprint, slide, and all that. But just like I knew, those cheating streamers were going to take advantage and just check the movement speeds up, and it just looks broken when they do it, because it looks like they're snaking, when they're using the Omni movement over just like one big push, and it just doesn't look realistic, and it gives them the edge and basically masks their cheats, as in I'm botting and snaps and masks, because the speed is way too damn fast. Black Ops should have never adapted to the modern setting at all. I don't like that. Everything has its own type of feels and all that, and here it just caters to modern. Black Ops 4 feeling as in like here we got characters that just like don't like a zombie character. We got it was a meat robot looking thing. What the hell? That's something like I understand Black Ops 3 has some stuff like that, but I mean it was still more realistic with it, and just I could accept and be happy about it. Here it's just like, what? I don't know, man. I just wish I could go back and create my own characters again, like the old CODs, I want to be me. I don't want to look like everybody else, I do enjoy that they brought, emotes back and all that, spray paints, and what else? The new take a hostage. Oh man, that's toxic. Here, how are you going to say you're going to take a stand against people being toxic on the mic, and then you introduce a hostage where you can basically, they claim, be toxic? That's Call of Duty in a nutshell for you. But Army movement, I mean, it is not game defined. It is not groundbreaking to me. It's just okay. Some of it is okay, and some of it is like really taking advantage. Have you seen those cheaters who are using the Army movement? It's a basic jump in the air and do barrel rolls and doing all this unrealistic crap mess. Just I don't know, man. It is what it is. Black Ops 6 would mark the 6th year in a row I have no aim assist. I would give some of these Call of Duty games a better review if I had aim assist. I understand this year they toned down the aim assist to make it everybody on the same better level, but when you got the cheating streamers taking advantage of it, all you doing is taking people down a further level for them to feast on. And that's just crap to me, because you're not, like, Ricochet ain't working properly. It done banned all kinds of people because of the beta for some odd reason, I think on Microsoft side or whatever. I don't know what's going on there, but a lot of people getting banned for no reason. And then you're allowing all these cheating streamers on, cheating in plain sight, and nothing's happening to them. I don't know. But it's the beta, and already cheaters are swarming in. It's crazy. I can tell you, Black Ops 6 is better than Modern Warfare 2. Anything's better than Modern Warfare 3. That's the sorriest, worst Call of Duty I ever played. It's better there in some aspects of what's it? Vanguard. There's some things I enjoyed about Vanguard, and some of the maps I did enjoy, but it doesn't beat Cold War. I still hold Cold War better over Black Ops 6 being just a beta, okay? We're not getting to the full game, but week 1, still stuff not unlocked. I do enjoy that. It almost got like a pick 10 system almost. You got the wild card, you got your perks, but I really enjoy if you said three perks of the same class itself, you unlock another perk for it. So if you also include greed, you could have a different perk in there. So I kind of approve of that. Right now, the Chackle and light machine gun are the op guns right now. They're completely shredding through everybody. But it's hard on me when I have no aim assist. And regardless of some people got lower aim assist, it's hard when I'm constantly losing movement because I gotta guess every movement they're doing, even when I'm aiming in their close range. Just a little oomph because I'm a disabled vet, suffers from PTSD, so my hands shake at times. And I lose from people, and I shouldn't be losing 1v1s when I got, the drop first. I'm shooting first, and all of a sudden I lose, and they have the aim assist on my head, on me. It's just crazy. Those who constantly got headshots and going left and right, those are your cheaters. You can't really tell those are bad, but when they're using the crazy omni movement, it's hard to tell. You really gotta analyze to really see it, but I don't know. But I can say, because this is a better Call of Duty since the last 2 years, people is going to really enjoy this. They're going to really praise it because, so many bad Call of Duties in a row is crazy. But like I said, Cold War to me was better. Here, right now, still pretty good. But I believe when the game comes out, them sweats are going to hit. And it's just going to be sweats and cheats. And it's just ain't going to be that good. Because they can't get to a good medium with the skill-based matchmaking. The EOMM is completely trash. I call it nerf-based matchmaking because it's all controlled. Who wants to play games that are controlled, But so far, this stuff to have fun in it. This is going to be the first year I'm going to jump on PC for this game, okay? I've got a gaming laptop now. So for the second week of beta, we're going to jump on the PC version. I've always been on the PlayStation since, but I can't go another year without aim assist, especially now Black Ops 6 that depends a little bit on the, since things are changed around. I need that aim assist, regardless if it's, lowered. It's not going to be as strong as Modern Warfare 3, but when you had no aim assist for 6 years, and constantly have to turn it off on to get a little bit, and it just drops off once again after a few seconds, it just really irritates, aggravates, and it just kills off the fun factor. That's probably what killed Modern Warfare 2 for me, I scored it low. It probably would have been better, but I couldn't tell because there's so much negative for me in that game. So what else is with that? It's still on the same freaking engine. Things are just completely broken still, not working properly. Such as, when you look at the stats or whatever, it's not properly loading. Everybody's still ranking 1 for some odd reason at times. At least when you're playing the characters, all of them don't turn to the same character and then jump back into whatever correct characters. That's something I can praise. Some of that's a little bit fixed, but Cold War was the same way. They have those type of issues. But the engine breaks with certain aspects of things that shouldn't just be breaking. Everybody shouldn't be just ranked 1. It's small stuff, but it's still, you don't want to see that. How many years has this been? All that should be fixed. Just once again, another Call of Duty that holds noobs' hands and make them look like pros because everything's so controlled, and I don't like that. Let noobs be noobs. Small maps just kill me because when you got so much speed, you're just like all over the place so quickly, and it just kills off for me. I like where it's bigger maps and people like to separate. When it's small maps, a lot of people like to play booty buddy, and I don't want like 3 people grouping with each other and just, I don't know, man. I have some issues, but I can say this is a much better Call of Duty in the past for like couple years, whatever. I do like to see what this game has to offer because right now it's just beta. Things is going to get fine tuned. I don't think it's going to be like the past Call of Duties where it takes about 4 or 5 seasons to get to the good. Here, Modern Warfare 3 just gave up and they just went to cosmetics and just making things unrealistic with skins and just killed. They knew it was just a trash game. I don't want things to be just microtransaction out of the world, you know. Give us some things that's nice. I wish they went back to loot crates, you know, except they had a quartermaster and you can just earn that way instead of just constantly buy stuff. They can take black steel and shove it up their butt because who just wants gold, shiny, or burning fire type stuff compared to the original skin that looks exactly the same minus the burning gold stuff, right? I don't know, man. Like, the game, I have mixed feelings, and that's just deals with, you know, I have no aim assist and constantly people having fun because they can get these kills, and I'm losing 1v1s because I got shaky hands and I'm just moving all over the place, you know, when down, aiming down. But hopefully, when I get this up and running on the PC, I have that somewhat aim assist. You know, I don't want to constantly go through some of the issues I have with past Call of Duties. But that's just my take on all this, you know. So far, the three maps I wasn't that impressed with, but when they added the fourth map, okay, it's got promise. So hopefully they got some mid and big maps and not all small maps to try take effect into, you know, basic level things. I hated that with Black Ops 4, and this just has some of those maps where it's like, okay, we'll put one thing here into the back and that'll be mimicked on the other half as well, and two things on the side, and there you go. That's basic. I don't want to keep repetitiveness, you know. I want something like, at least with Rust, you had levels to go up. You had a middle level you can look off a little bit, and then the top, and then it had some kind of strategy, you know, strategic ability stuff to do in there, instead of just everybody just running around getting shot, you know, because people want to stay in their spawn zones. I hate that. Anywho, that's just my take. You know, I want to do this quick. I didn't want to get it, but at least there's some pluses. I'm not completely bashing like the last two Call of Duties. There's promise in this. We'll see how things go. I'm looking forward to, you know, week 2 and see what else this game has to offer. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Leave some likes, some comments. Definitely hit that bell to subscribe, and always enjoy.